What's going on, you mother truckers? We back again. We are back in this motherfucker again. Welcome to the Common Damn Sense Podcast, where we open this mug, get ready to talk some good ish about this motherfucker Diddy, the booty bandit.
Please.
Let's just call him the bandit because
He getting everybody booty, boys and girls.
not just they butt. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm just saying. But my name is D'Angelo. I'm the host with the most. Keep playing around and get your ghosts. You hear you. But
I'm not laughing. I'm coughing.
Introduce yourself. Introducing this young lady at the bottom. Go ahead and do your thug. There's a mamacita.
Hello, my name is Faith, as you all know. We're back again.
About time, huh?
Right, I know. But yeah, we're about to get in this thing. Apparently, like Diddy, I don't know. I ain't read the story yet. I'm brand new. I haven't read any of the tabloids. I've been trying to save it. Raw, rare reaction. And yeah.
All right, Jamin.
All right.
Go ahead, Mr. Jamin.
Big Don, you know what I'm saying? AKA Jamon. No, I'm just kidding. No, Jamon. Yeah, we back. You know, ready for some fun, some laughs, some D'Angelo faces like this. But you know, we in here. We in here. I went back to my. Can't see the shirt. Death Note again. If you know, you know. I went back to that one. You know, one of the ones I like the most.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right. So Diddy is the subject. So I'm sure everybody know, well, most people know right now that Diddy is in a whole heap of trouble, right? First it was the Cassie lawsuit that he settled within one day, right? And then now other lawsuits have come about. In addition, we have the feds raiding this two or three properties, I believe it was.
Two homes
Two or three,
on the
whatever.
same day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I either way, it ain't looking good. However, I got my thoughts about it, but we're gonna go through some videos and show the people what's really going on, so we can kind of get some understanding, like escape, you know. And let's see
Hmm.
what we're gonna do with let's do this one first.
Look
We're
at
gonna
my
do
boy out here. My boy, that was popping right there
you like that,
with the
but
escape.
I
What
need
I
from
need from
you.
you is understanding.
Yeah,
Hey, no.
but here
Oh,
we go. I'm about to share
boo.
the screen real quick. Share screen. And we're gonna do let's see, bam, bam, bam. What is this one? Oh, nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Where is it at? What'd you do with it?
He got it, y'all. Just give him a second.
Yeah, give me a second. It's coming. We come around the mountain. There we go.
I was about to start juggling something.
That's what we're doing. All right, so watch this.
We begin right now with exclusive information on the latest in the Diddy investigation. I have learned from sources that
Can you put it
investigate
on full screen?
several weapons inside his homes. Several. They also have found videos. It's been
Hold on.
reported that Diddy has collected images of people in compromising situations at his residences. TMZ now obtained this video inside his home in Los Angeles after the raid by federal agents. It's reported that Diddy is the target of a sex trafficking investigation. It comes after he
Mm.
a wave of civil lawsuits alleging sexual assault and trafficking. I've also learned exclusively that Diddy is in Miami. Authorities know exactly where he is. They've been in touch with his legal team. Sources tell me he's trying to avoid the paparazzi, and they're telling me he will not be arrested soon. Former NYPD Detective Derek
Hold on. Like, why? Why would it not be arrested, right? If they already know what's going
'Cause-
on.
because they don't know what's going on. I don't think that they actually went after him for what they said they went after him for. I actually think that their idea was to go after him for something else, but use that to get the warrant. They looking for something else. They're not looking for what people think they're looking for. Otherwise, he would have been arrested if they collected tapes and all that. But no.
We shall see.
Parker, known as the hip hop cop, is joining me now with his thoughts on how this plays out. First, nice to have you here.
Thank you very much.
So you know Diddy, right?
Who is this
In what
nigga
way?
Barber?
Back
Yeah.
in the 90s,
Sheesh.
I was
He
his
needs to
son.
Hold on, dude. You
fire
gotta
his
pause this. You gotta pause it, bro.
Yeah.
I listen. Hey, bro, your beard on point, mustache on point. But like he hopped in the chair and said, "Give me the fuck up."
Dude, fire the staff, even the janitors,
God damn, this nigga
everybody
got
involved.
this motherfucker ain't got a chili bowl. He got a fork. He cut his shit into a fork,
That nigga got a
a
broken
sport.
plate. That nigga got a broken plate up there. Look at that. That
Man,
is
cut that shit off, bro. Get up.
That's
Come on, man.
insane.
It's one thing to have the Mr. Burns to where it's a bald spot in the middle, but nigga, you bald everywhere except the middle.
That nigga had like a way back here.
It's like his eyebrows are running from his hairline. Like, what is the problem?
Bro,
That nigga,
shit.
had, that nigga is like a tennis ball.
Hey,
God.
he might be Jewish, bro. That might instead of a hat, he just did his hair like that.
No, we're not gonna worry about that. Let's go.
Cop back
We
then,
ain't gonna get
so
canceled
I had
already.
to assist in arresting him in several instances where there were some crimes committed.
What were those arrests for?
One was the Club New York shooting with he was with J-Lo at the time, and the other one was the Steve Stout assault that happened with MTV.
I remember that.
Okay. So I have some exclusive information which you just heard. The fact, if it's true, that they found a lot of weapons at his homes, what do you think this could mean?
Well, what happens here is that the federal government started a case with him. Apparently, the search warrant that had his houses in Miami and LA was pre-planned already. They knew they were going to do that. So they have a much bigger case. Right now with the guns, they're going to check them. They're going to trace them, see if they were used in any crimes. They're going to go over anything about cooperators that are cooperating with them. They're going to be talking to a lot of people about certain criminal acts that he might have committed, and then go from there.
And what about the videos?
Well, they're going to sift through those videos. They're going to look at them and then see if there's any criminality on those videos, and then they'll go from there.
So what do you think? I mean, it just seems like the house of cards might fall for Diddy right now.
It's not looking that great. Right now, I know that he has higher powered attorneys, and with all these allegations that are coming out against him and against other people, a lot of people are starting to be very nervous about what's going on.
When you arrested Diddy back in the day, what kind of interaction did you have with him?
More professional. I mean, he knew who I was. I knew who he was. And whenever he got into trouble, it was like I was like his detective. So, you know, I always had to come to the precinct of whatever happened and then to deal with him to make sure that everything was good with the detectives there and then everything else going on.
We should mention that Diddy has denied any wrongdoing. As of right now, he's saying he had nothing to do with anything. So,
right now, it's just an investigation.
Right. But it seems like all of this came to light after his ex-girlfriend, Cassie, alleged that she was in a very abusive relationship with him.
That accelerated things. I mean, his settlement with her and other criminal acts that she alleged have happened, and then other people started coming forward. So it's like a house of cards.
Yeah. And I think there's several people right now that are alleging that they were in allegedly compromising positions at Diddy's house, being forced to do things that they didn't want to do.
There are a lot of things that are coming out right now, and what's going to happen is that the government's going to go through all of these things that they have uncovered, and they're going to see if there's any criminality, if any charges are taken forth, they will bring them later.
So let's talk about this, because I'm not like into the weeds of all this.
Okay.
But apparently TMZ is reporting that Suge Knight, who's in prison right now, right? And he's
in prison. Yes, he's in jail. For he ran over an individual in Los Angeles and he committed a homicide.
Okay. So TMZ is reporting that Suge Knight has said to Diddy right now, your life is in danger.
Yes. Okay, what he's probably saying, I can't speak for what he's saying.
Yeah.
Because of everything that's going on right now, there's probably a lot of people that are upset about what's going on. And then, you know, even yesterday, I started seeing things online where people are starting to make threats towards 50 and Diddy is starting to go back. And this is how it starts in hip hop. It starts right on social media and then it goes into the streets.
It does. You don't hear about that too much. I mean, back in the day, yes, right? There was a lot of that.
Back in the days, you had disc records where people would just do disc records, and one rapper would talk about the other rapper. Now they go to clubs and places, and this is where they meet, and then there's always collateral damage.
Okay, but that's untrue. There's also been talk. I didn't realize like there was this Camp Diddy. We're hearing that Usher, when he was a young man just starting in the business, he went to Diddy's house for an extended period of time.
Oh, did y'all see the Usher's video? That was an interview where they were talking about it. And it was like 13 years old. They did it for a year. And he was like,
when he was on Howard Stern?
Yeah. Did y'all see that? Did you see that, sweetheart? Man, that's crazy. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Even Justin Bieber was brought there. I think he was 15 years old. And now we're kind of looking at their interviews that they gave years ago about being at Diddy's house and what transpired. We're looking at it differently.
Well, they are, because they were young men at the time. So with all the sex trafficking allegations that are out right now, this is what everybody's looking at. They're looking at
that's not a young man, that's a boy.
So we're hearing that Diddy is not going to be arrested anytime soon. What do you think is going on in the meantime?
Well, the government is building their case. Apparently what they're doing is they're going through all the witnesses or cooperators that they have, all the evidence that they've uncovered, and they're going to see if there's any charges that are going to be brought up. But you'll see something happening very soon. This is not over.
I was about to say, and the Southern District of New York?
And that's one of the most prestigious districts. I just testified in the Eastern District about a month ago, so I know.
So you know these guys don't fool around.
No, they don't fool around at all.
Tarek Parker, thank you so much for being here. The hip hop cop weighing in this morning on the Diddy
hip hop mop on his head.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
This nigga Diddy.
Crazy.
He was sent up there to kind of sugarcoat some stuff. He said some stuff like, "Oh, back in the day, it'd just be diss tracks." No, it wouldn't. Like, no, it wouldn't. It wasn't just diss tracks back in the day. It was fight. It was a lot of fights, a lot of shootings. Like, I can name almost every beef from the 80s, the 90s to the early 2000s, mid 2000s. Somebody got shot or was hurt. Like, I don't even know why they acting like we don't want to see cat ass, but okay.
Yeah.
Dude, it's freaking. Sorry, we're monetized.
There's cat cheeks all over the place.
Even outside of that, my interest is, why does this dude have young boys, even with Justin Bieber, freaking Usher at his house? I found the video real quick. Let's watch it real quick.
Okay.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Fluffy Combs for a year.
That's a crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy.
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come
Right.
along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans,
And your parents
Jodeci,
were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh,
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
and do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
See?
Crazy.
So see, well, okay, so that didn't look like nothing crazy.
Huh?
The look in his eyes didn't look like nothing crazy. Like how he was explaining it didn't look like nothing crazy.
Like he was looking like he was holding back. He couldn't really say.
No, man, he was too quick with his responses. I ain't feel like that. Maybe. I mean, I ain't believe that it was in there. Faith.
Mm-mm.
He said, I have no idea. I have no idea.
He said, all right. But he said, hell no, I ain't sending my kid because he saw it.
Right. Well, yeah.
There's a story that Diddy sent Usher to the hospital.
Oh yeah, where's that story?
It's the Diddy's ex bodyguard. He was talking about it. What happened? They had to go to the hospital because Usher. Yeah, that actually happened. It's an all story about him going to the hospital, but nobody knows why. But it is, yeah. The bodyguard basically said Diddy sent him to the hospital, so Diddy was probably power driving him.
Please, Jamar.
The bottom boy, huh?
You know what I'm saying? It's the reason why Usher get hit behind those. I'm just like,
Wow.
damn.
Man, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it. You did.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and
Try that with a serious.
What? He used to do what? Wake up? What?
Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early.
Bruh.
That's what that whole clip looks like.
Huh, bro? No, you help me explain. What a grown man is in the bed wrestling with he said 10-year-old. You help
13,
me.
Bro.
And he was a little older.
In this video, Puffy said 10. In this video.
I don't think he said 10. I thought he said 13.
He said $10.
I think he said teen. Oh, he must have said teenage. He was a teen.
My brother right here from day one, we used to wake up and damn, pause, but like just out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early with me. And now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid.
Hey, yo.
Puff, hey, yes. But apparently the thing about Puff too is that he got hands. So nobody ever wanted to fight him.
Well, what do you think about this?
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, front shot.
Man.
Minute.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you gotta, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Now that.
Aww.
No.
Slow down. Let's slow down, Josh. Okay. Let's slow down. Okay.
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when when you get 16. You good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion. Yeah. So where are we on?
Now, I don't know the last guy that's suing him. I don't know if it's the last guy, but one of the guys that's suing him.
Lil Ron.
He did beats or whatever. He promised the guy the same freaking house. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly.
Well, you know that guy saying that Young Miami and her friend tried to seduce him, and they were
No, it
saying that
wasn't.
security.
No, it wasn't Young Miami. It was her cousin, the big neck cousin. It wasn't my Young Miami.
No, Young Miami was there,
She
and
was, yeah,
her.
she was there, but it wasn't her trying to do it. It was
You gotta listen to the bodyguard, bro. He's the one telling that story.
I went through the whole freaking uh, complaint.
Either way, the goal was to get him going with the ladies and then introduce a guy.
Surprise!
Surprise, surprise.
uh, Taco Tuesday try to turn into a weenie fest.
Turned into Cholo. Fest.
Weenie fest.
Where'd you like to go?
You might as well keep going now.
Wherever you want to go. Where we go?
We just so check this out, yo. Justin, he's in. You ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy. Him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives. Like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So
Oh baby,
and we gonna go full crazy.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang out some girls.
Let's want some girls. Hell no, nigga.
Man,
That's Disneyland.
that's what I'm talking about, kid.
crazy this dog hanging out with a 15-year-old man, and you old as frog cotton.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It is weird for hanging out with a 50-year-old, but at the same time, no, I can't really justify it. No justification.
No, you can't.
Diddy a weirdo, bro. He a weirdo. But then again, at this, it's hard to
And
judge
then
people
being that
today.
excited about it.
Well, there is another more important video that I should have sent you when he was on Drink Champs. That sounds bad. Although in New York they Drink Champs, and he was like, "I like when you're looking for shit, Daddy. I like when you look at." Now, to be fair, Daddy is in New York. Like people say, little mama and mama and all that in the South. They do say Daddy like that in New York. To be fair, little Daddy and Daddy. Yeah, Diddy from New York. So a lot of the stuff that he's saying, dude, most people ain't gonna understand it if you're not from that area. But most of it was kind of fruity.
Hey, check this out though.
No man, which one is this? This better not be that Meek.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
Young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
No,
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you haven't. You
No,
tried
I'm
to get in
sorry.
contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. But
Ooh, that just sounds
you
like
never really got my number. So.
Correct.
My
Okay.
number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Crazy.
It's only creepy because we know the other stuff though.
Yeah, it's called 1
A
plus
pattern.
1 plus 1 plus 1.
And
Huh?
I ain't protecting Diddy. I'm just saying.
Sound like it.
Innocent until proven guilty. But it's definitely suspect.
Right.
What are you doing, young lady?
What do you mean?
She
You ain't
saw
said
something.
5 words.
I'm filing my nails. What?
You're supposed to be talking to us. We
I
miss
am.
you. We miss your voice.
I literally am talking though.
No, you're saying words. That's not talking. I'm just kidding. Now it's creepy. Diddy's a creep. I mean, the more stuff it just build up. The way he looks at Meek Mill, the video that came out was supposedly him and Meek Mill in the behind the door.
You want to hear that?
I don't think if we are monetized, we're gonna get demonetized. You play that shit.
Hey, check this out though. Check out. Now this is I like looking deeper into stuff, and I don't think this is what is all is all made out to be. I think this is kind of like more of a cover up than it is a exposing, right? So then this kind of feeds into my thought process. Let me show you what I'm talking
Cover
about
up for
right
who?
here.
Oh, well, Uncle Lucas, yeah.
Or something, right? When the last time y'all seen any federal organization raid a motherfucking house in the daytime?
Donald Trump.
In the broad daylight.
I don't know. Do they not do
They
that?
normally come when the feds come. They be like 4 o'clock in the morning.
No, that's
and
true.
you sleeping shit. And then don't they raid your house? And they have a search warrant and they have something they want to lock you up? That's kind of interesting to me. But I'm curious to ask y'all something.
Yo, you don't bust nobody's house down in general. Breaking somebody's house, go through all that stuff, and not have probable cause for arrest. Like that
No,
doesn't.
you have problems. No, that's
Especially
not. Go ahead.
Especially in most, the vast majority of cases, if they got that much evidence to do all that to your house, they got a reason to take you out that house.
That's not true, actually. You can get a warrant to search and seizure, which means to search the house and take things out the house. The warrant is not necessarily for the arrest unless you immediately find evidence proving that the person is guilty. Most warrants don't yield arrest.
Okay, Jamal, you just explained search warrants to us. Like, dude, we know what a search warrant is. What he's saying, never mind.
Okay, so
Go
why?
ahead.
Well, let me ask you this: why are they already saying that they're not going to be in arrest for a long time? They're
Because
already.
they haven't found the evidence that they were looking for to charge him.
So you mean to tell me this man been watching? He knew. They know everybody that's been in that house. They
Hmm.
know where he is, where he was.
Hmm.
They
Hmm.
know everything about everything. And you mean to tell me they go in there and understand he has videos of stuff happening in that house.
He has videos, yes.
Right. So you mean to tell me you go through all that and you announce within the same day there won't be any rest for a while.
Because you didn't find what you were looking for.
Same day?
Either that or you have so much stuff you need to go through it. It's a very publicized case. It's a lot going on. So can't just say, they can't just be like, oh, not say nothing, right? They can't not say nothing. They have to say something because it's so public that they had to respond somehow.
They don't have to
So
say they're not going to arrest anybody. Just say we're still looking through evidence. That's all I have to
but they
say.
didn't really just say that. She said mostly a source told her that they weren't interested in arresting Diddy for a while. So it's not like they just came and did a public statement and said, hey, we ain't arresting this.
If we go back and look at it,
I
let's go
mean,
back and look at it.
either way, the point that I'm making is most search warrants don't yield arrest.
Hold on, I ain't trying to do that. Hold on.
That's fine, but also, why was he not arrested?
Who did it? Because they don't have enough evidence to prove he actually committed a crime.
But they got enough
Well,
evidence.
the crime that they want.
But they got enough evidence for them to bust in the house.
Yeah, that happens quite frequently.
That don't make sense, but okay.
Why would they do
Well,
that? I guess.
because they had that's why it says we have reason to believe this and this. Just because you have reason to believe it doesn't mean that it's guaranteed it's there. So they got a lot of stuff they got to go through, a lot of evidence that they may have collected that they need to go through, which is now being reported that they only took one MacBook Pro out the house.
You just saw they had a whole bunch of stuff.
They had stuff in bags, but that doesn't mean that they taking it out. They bag the stuff to see what's what. That does not mean that they take it in.
So let me understand. Let me follow this logic.
Mm-hmm.
We spent a lot of taxpayer dollars
Mm-hmm.
to raid your house.
Mm-hmm.
It has a bunch of video surveillance, a bunch of electronics, a bunch of phones, a bunch of media, a bunch of all kind of stuff. But there's also sometimes where they film like movies and stuff over there too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they only walk out with a laptop. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
The thing about it is that the house itself is registered, is his daughter's house. So chances are he didn't keep the bad stuff there. Now the other house, which they not showing on TV, is the one that I would be concerned about because that's the one they're not showing on TV. They're not showing the inside of that house. They're showing the inside of the house, the other house that they show. That's his daughter's. That's the thing.
But they also there's also reports of where people reporting, their neighbors are reporting, like almost every night they got busloads of women coming in and out of the house underage.
Right. Well, you can't. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. They're
reporting.
I
know, but I'm just saying, as a neighbor at night, how you? I know that. Right, it's alleged. That get alleged can get you a search warrant, bro. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't necessarily mean alleged don't get you arrested, but alleged can get a search warrant to search a shit.
But my point is, all of that alleged stuff going on, and they don't take it on top. That makes sense to who?
Well, he wasn't even there. He was in custody. He was
you missing what I'm saying. I'm not talking about him.
Say it again.
I'm saying you saying they only took a laptop.
Oh, you saying the laptop? Yeah. Well, because that's what I'm saying.
They only took a laptop, and all that stuff is going on at that house. That makes
no, it's not. Alleged literally doesn't mean it's happening. That it's a potentially that it's happening.
Okay, but you're missing. Okay, I think you're missing what I'm saying. I'm saying alleged. All this is going on, and all you walk out with allegedly is a laptop. We got all kind. You got hundreds of devices there.
Yeah,
that makes no sense, bro.
Yeah.
So what are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting I don't trust this. That's what I'm suggesting. I'm suggesting this is more like an Epstein type thing where they might end up getting Diddy, but they might be protecting other people that's higher than Diddy.
Oh well, no. You see, now we can agree on that.
And this is just my thought because they're not. It seems as if, right? And they let this whole plane leave, bro.
No, but he wasn't on it.
I
didn't
say he was. I'm saying they let his whole plane
right,
leave.
Right.
Yeah. So
why? Remember, one thing about it is,
were they moving? Were they moving the evidence? Were they moving all? You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
It's a
like
lot
why
of
did the plane leave?
So the plane was already scheduled. The trip was scheduled weeks ago. So everybody was able. They did search the plane because they arrested one of the dudes on the plane because he had guns and stuff on, drugs and guns.
They arrested because the plane left.
No, they didn't. The plane they stopped the plane from leaving and then they allowed it to leave. They arrested the white guy who had all the guns and drugs on him. You can look it up. He got arrested.
Send me that story so I can pull it up.
I have to search for it, but yeah, I'll send it to you. But yeah, they arrested that guy, the white guy. I can't think of his name, but he did get arrested. The thing about it is, of course they did. They protected somebody, and a thing came out and said, what that was a year ago, 2 years ago, Diddy sued a multi-billion-dollar company, alcohol company, and some people are saying that if he would have never sued that company, this wouldn't be happening to him. This is him getting his punished. So
I'm sure.
Why did he sue the company?
I think that they was trying to steal Ciroc, something to that effect. I can't say exactly what all happened in that situation, but I think that's what it was. And then it makes no sense too. The Cassie part makes no sense because Cassie tried to get Diddy before she went public. So she goes public, and then the next day he pay her off. Why the hell you just didn't pay her off in the first place?
I think it was a situation where it was calling his bluff. You know what I'm saying? Her bluff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but bro, she told you I got this evidence, and even if you call her bluff, you can't. Diddy is a genius billionaire.
Listen. You ready? Listen. I'll tell you how this works.
Yeah.
If I've been dating this woman for 10 years and doing whatever I want to this woman for 10 years, she come to me and say, "Well, if you don't do this, give me $20 million, whatever, or I'm gonna sue you, right?" First of all, he probably thinking arrogantly, right? It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, who? You know what I'm saying? I'm Diddy. I've been doing this to you for 10 years. I got you under my thumb, right?
Had Cassie been gone for like 5 years, but go ahead.
But
Jesus Louises.
My point is, I've had control over you for this amount of time, right? And so now you threatening me. First of all, take that with you, put that in your pocket. Now, when she come out with the lawsuit, right, and details all this stuff, now he got to. I mean, now he don't want this to go to discovery, right?
Of course not. Right.
Right. So now he's got to pay her,
Pay
right,
up.
and do it quickly.
Right.
But
Right.
what happens is that leaves the door open for other people that's been wanting to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And so now you got, I don't know how many lawsuits you got.
It's like 4, but yeah. The problem is she came to him and told him all the evidence and like I'm going to go for a public with it. And it's just like, dude, you a genius. You know better than that. Pay her and get her ass gone. But he did.
If you a billionaire, you're arrogant.
For the most, yeah, that's true.
And I've been ruling over you for the past 10 years.
Not for the past.
I mean, for 10 years.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Damn, a big old head. Look, all right.
Damn.
All right. So what else we got here? We got let's see.
Either way, the stories about Diddy have been going for so many years that nobody ever thought anything would come of it. People been knew Diddy was out here banging dudes out. Like people been knew. Just like R. Kelly, like in Chicago, we been knew R. Kelly was R. Kelly. That wasn't no secret to us. It was a secret to the rest of the world.
Well, I knew when he married a 15-year-old that it was a problem.
I mean, nobody really. I mean, you didn't know it when he did it. You didn't know then. They didn't come out with it then. Remember where they said it was his best friend?
I said I knew.
Oh yeah, when you found out about him married Aaliyah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it was a pretty big thing.
So yeah,
it made it already street folk.
Well, back when the internet was a baby, yeah. I mean, we knew before that. Like the nigga was just a creep. He used to sit outside McDonald's across from a little high school and shoot a shot.
That's what he said. That's what they said in that documentary.
Mm-hmm.
They literally said that he used to hang out outside of high school and stuff.
Like for real, like
dude,
you know how every little city, even Shreveport, got a little place where everybody go to after like big events. Everybody show up at the little gas station or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that McDonald's that he used to go to on the south side was like one of them type places. So of course he was gonna find something. But you know what's funny? Is growing up, I knew a whole bunch of girls that was young, my age or whatever, that was sleeping with grown men.
Of course.
Yeah. So it's like, so when people try to say, well, why people ain't really that bad on R. Kelly? Because like I thought that was happening everywhere. There's no way for me to know that. And I was gonna say, and it was like they literally who was that? The Beatles, not the Beatles, but one of those rock groups got my 16-year-old sweetheart. That was.
I mean, BBD made a song about it.
Elvis,
backstage, underage.
Yep.
How you doing? Fine. Yeah.
Elvis, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like that was normal. Like, I don't say normal, but it was happening everywhere. It ain't just like R. Kelly was the only person in the industry doing it to look at. No, motherfucker, that shit used to happen. I literally just watched a clip of Demi Moore kissing like a little kid on the mouth.
Yikes.
Like, it ain't just like it was the dudes only. It was the chicks doing it too in Hollywood. Like that's why it's highly weird.
Literally insane.
Yeah, like I'm sure those pedophiles, those kids that grew up to be pedophiles, was preyed on as well. Not to give them no excuse, but I'm just saying it just was what happened. And people try to make it sound like, oh, it only was R. Kelly. It wasn't.
Hey, what you think about Kim Porter though?
Now that's very interesting, and I'm almost certain Diddy killed her.
Oh,
it was a thing.
Allegedly.
His wife. Yeah, right. I forgot we live allegedly. Yeah, like I'm almost certain because it was a thing back in the day when I'm from Chicago. Remember I told you. So it's a thing back in the day. They used to always say Diddy could get you killed. Like you got to watch what you say when you're in New York because Diddy could get you killed. And like that was a real thing. Like people really were scared of it. Like the thing about Diddy again is he is a gangster. Like let's not get it twisted. You call him gay, whatever you want, but Diddy is a goon. And he got hands. Apparently, Diddy got hands too. That's what. I mean, what do you do? Hey, bro, give me that ass. No, Diddy, he 2-piece your ass. You gonna bend over?
Crazy.
I mean, but yeah, Kim Porter. Craig Mack, Craig Mack wanted them publishing rights.
Biggie, Pac, all that.
Biggie, yeah, man.
According
to
the dude that him and his son shot in
the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Keefe D said that. Keefe D said in a Vlad interview that Diddy paid them to kill Pop. He was supposed to pay them, but he never paid. It was $1 million.
Dang, he never paid his.
Never paid it. It's a lot of allegations.
So allegedly killed Pop for free.
Pretty
That's
much.
what I'm saying.
Well. To be fair, Pac and Death Row stumped out Orlando Brown. I think his name Brown. Orlando. Yeah, they stumped him out after the Tyson fight in the casino.
Right.
So I mean, there was a little revenge in there too. But still, he's supposed to get his meal in it. Did he never paid?
Yo, check this out. See what we got with this right here.
Allegedly.
Everything's alleged. Everything that we say here, we don't know for certain, and we just,
no deal.
We speculate.
Y'all, what is this nigga doing? God damn.
Everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the fucking door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going on. I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks. I heard niggas struggling to take dick. I heard niggas being like, "Yeah, daddy." When he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this shit.
So there's been this huge buzz on the internet about leaked audio between Diddy and Meek Mill. And let me tell you, it's been shocking everyone. The audio captures some explicit and disturbing sounds between these two big names in the hip-hop world. But here's the thing, this leaked audio could have some serious legal consequences, especially for Diddy. The content of the audio suggests some potential wrongdoing and raises concerns about consent and exploitation. So, without any further ado, let's get right into this whole new scandal. Well, leading up to the leaked audio, there were a lot of rumors and speculation about what was going on between Diddy and Meek Mill. Both of them had denied anything was going on, but people in the industry were saying otherwise. These rumors got people really curious. Then, the bomb dropped some audio leaked online that supposedly had Diddy and Meek Mill talking inappropriately. It was pretty shocking stuff, with descriptions of some messed up things happening between them. And hearing Meek Mill sounding distressed in the audio made it even more serious. People couldn't help but be hooked on the audio because it gave a glimpse into a world that's usually hidden from the public. The leaked conversation showed how power works in the industry and got people talking about consent and exploitation. As everyone tried to figure out where the audio came from and why it was leaked, there was a lot of speculation about who was behind it and what they wanted. And legal experts started talking about the possible legal consequences for Diddy and Meek Mill. The leaked audio is a wake-up call showing the dark side of fame and celebrity culture. It made people confront uncomfortable truths about power and influence of Diddy in the music industry. After the leak, everyone was still focused on the drama. People wanted to know exactly what happened and what it meant for Diddy and Meek Mill. The fallout from the leaked audio was huge, affecting their reputations and starting conversations about accountability in the entertainment world. As we find out what happened after the leaked audio, we'll look at how it affected Diddy, Meek Mill, and the entire Hollywood. But first, we need to recognize how important this moment is and the questions it raises about power, consent, and exploitation of individuals like Meek Mill.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
So after that audio got leaked, it's clear that things are pretty intense and have a big impact. It's not just confirming what we already kind of knew about Diddy and Meek Mill's relationship, but it's also showing us some messed up stuff happening behind the scenes in the industry. Now, when you listen to the audio, you're hit with some pretty messed up stuff. You can practically feel Meek Mill's alleged distress through his voice, like he's really uncomfortable and in pain. And then there's Diddy, whose actions in the audio make you wonder about consent and exploitation. I mean, this leaked audio is some serious evidence that something shady might have gone down.
It's not
also,
evidence.
the lawsuit against Diddy involves other individuals, such as his sons Justin and Christian Combs, Young Miami, Usher, and Meek Mill, which adds more complexity to the story.
Young Miami,
Rodney Jones, the music producer who filed the lawsuit, has implicated these prominent figures in the industry. These new findings show how everything in the entertainment world is connected and bring up worries about bigger problems with power and influence. The leaked audio doesn't just affect the people mentioned, it's starting discussions about how the industry as a whole needs to be more accountable and responsible. A fan tweeted, "That legit sounded non-consensual. I pray Meek Mill presses charges. No person should be violated like that."
Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
After the leaked audio dropped, social media went crazy with all sorts of opinions and reactions. People were quick to respond, and boy, were they fired up. Users from all over the place took to different platforms to express their shock, anger, and utter disbelief at what they heard. Hashtags about Diddy and Meek Mill blew up globally, as everyone had something to say.
Like, don't all of a sudden now come out trying to protect and save Meek Mill ass. Like, that nigga was involved. He was there too. Like, don't sit here and try to say, "Oh, Diddy raped the nigga." No, that nigga was involved.
Hey.
Oh, dang, my bad.
Like,
great.
yikes. Like, come
My
on.
bad. I be forgetting, bro. You know, I don't got
Sexually
no
assaulted
filter.
or something. Man.
No, we just gonna say SA. Don't say that. We just say SA. Don't try, but they trying to make like Diddy SA the man. Listen, Meek was in that room of his own. If that was Meek, he was in there of his own free will. All right, that let's not kid ourselves and make it consent. Listen, Meek went in there. It allegedly, if that's Meek, if that's Meek Mill, he walked in there. That's a grown man. He walked in that room. So don't try to protect him by saying, "No, come on, bro. Give me a freaking break. We're gonna protect Meek Mill. You supposed to be a gangster. You a gangster. You ain't letting nobody. Come on, bro. Get out of here with that.
Huh.
Come on, man. I'm trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that. That's people on the outside looking in, trying to find a way to say one person to put all the blame on Diddy. It ain't all blame on Diddy. The people that let Diddy do it to them, they at fault too. No accountability, man.
Oh, well.
Say about this scandal. Meek Mill and Diddy's fans had their backs, but haters jumped in to bash them. People left comments showing support or demanding they take responsibility. Some fans couldn't believe it and felt let down, while others doubted if the leaked audio was even real. Popular stars linked to Diddy also shared their thoughts, with some showing support for Meek Mill and Diddy, while others criticized Diddy's actions. The responses were all over the place, showing the different opinions within the industry. So, Meek Mill went on Twitter to defend himself from the accusations. He posted a bunch of tweets saying he didn't do anything wrong and called out his haters for trying to ruin his name. But instead of shutting them up, his response just made more people mad and doubting if he was being genuine. People quickly and harshly criticized Meek Mill, saying he was trying to manipulate his fans and avoid taking responsibility. Some brought up his past actions as proof of a troubling pattern, while others demanded that he own up to what he did. Meanwhile, Diddy didn't say much on social media and didn't address the allegations publicly. This just made people wonder more and made the scandal even more intense. As the drama on social media continued, everyone couldn't stop talking about the leaked audio. People were deep in discussions about power, consent, and exploitation, dissecting every detail.
Meanwhile, a clip of Nicki Minaj resurfaced where she seemingly hints at Meek allegedly being on the DL.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
We don't know about that.
Because I do.
Now that the dust is starting to settle after the leaked audio, everyone is wondering what will happen to those involved. Meek Mill could face some serious consequences for his career and reputation in the industry. The scandalous allegations of his involvement with Diddy have caused a lot of backlash, and people are questioning if he can bounce back from this hit to his old self. A user commented saying, "Diddy, worse than R. Kelly." Another one added, "He let his kids get arrested and go through the jail experience shows what kind of man he is." On top of all the hate on social media, Meek Mill's career might take a hit because of this scandal. Labels and big shots in the industry might think twice about collaborating with him, worried about being linked to the drama. Concert organizers and sponsors might also keep their distance, worried about the bad press that comes with his name. Meanwhile, Diddy is dealing with his own legal issues after the leaked audio. There are rumors going around about him avoiding authorities, possibly hiding out in the Caribbean to stay out of trouble. Experts are predicting serious legal consequences for Diddy, including charges like sexual misconduct and conspiracy. The scandal involving Meek Mill and Diddy has caused a ripple effect, impacting other people named in the lawsuit filed by music producer Rodney Jones. The lawsuit also includes other people raising concerns about their involvement in the alleged misconduct and legal consequences. As they keep investigating about the scandal, we're still not sure how it will affect Meek Mill as a whole. The aftermath of the leaked audio is a harsh wake-up call to the shady side of celebrity culture, where manipulation and power plays can run rampant. It's a clear reminder of why accountability and honesty are crucial in an industry where there are people like Diddy.
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. He says something fabulous and he goes, yo, no, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What are you talking about? And when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. Like, when you see Jadakiss put his head down, like, while we stuck here right now, and the cameras is rolling. Everybody see. Don't make like it's just me, man. Fluffy do some like, little fluffy stuff.
Now you guys,
like he said something to me one time, a long time ago. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me mess up the wedding. Let me get out. No, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
So, the leaked audio of Diddy and Meek Mill has caused quite a stir in the world. It's got people talking and raising some serious questions about power and exploitation. We've looked into how it all went down, talked about the accusations, and discussed what it means for both Meek Mill and Diddy. But this whole situation is bigger than just them. And we want to hear from you. What do you guys think about this whole scandal?
Epstein of the music industry.
Dude,
Allegedly.
That's my opinion. But it's not just him though. Like
wait. Epstein is the child dude, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's more Weinstein than Epstein, because Weinstein was the one making them.
I think they're all same peas in the pot.
No, I don't. Weinstein don't have anything with children under his belt. His stuff was with.
But it's all sexual perversion.
Like if you want to put it all together and say perversion, yeah. But I'm just saying, no, Weinstein is not perversion. If you want this role, chew me up is not the same thing as. I guess it is. Either way it goes, to me, anybody who participates in that is just as guilty as the person offering it. So I'm sorry, male or female, woman or man. Only people that excluded is children. Outside of children, anybody that participates in that action, where the Weinstein tells, what's the Hunger Games girl name, that if you really want this role, you gotta chew me up, and she does it, she's just as guilty as he is.
I agree with that.
So,
I definitely agree with that. But
they passing the buck and passing the blame is driving me.
The children.
Yeah, the children. We agree there. I agree with you. You're right.
Diddy with the 13-year-old Usher, and Justin Bieber. You see how messed up Justin Bieber is now.
No, Bieber messed up. Yeah, he messed up.
That's my point. These Disney kids. You know what I'm saying? Brittany.
No, Amanda Bynes is the one that's messed up.
But I mean, a lot of those kids went through the same thing.
Yeah, with Peck and all. Yeah, Amanda Bynes is messed up. So I don't know what happened to Amanda Bynes, but she is messed up. So, but the whole thing with Diddy and these grown-ups, man, I ain't trying to hear that. None of that. I have no cares about any of that with these grown-ups. I only care about the kids.
Okay, so if I'm not saying you did it, but let's just say you're in Diddy's shoes, however, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not talking about the kids and nothing like that. We're just talking about, let's say, Princess Cassie, right? Why would you settle with Cassie if you didn't do anything illegal?
Reputation, but again, he should have never let that case come out. Huh?
That's what I'm saying.
But that's my point. If I don't know what caused him to allow her that day, but he should have paid her off before she even came public.
But this is what I'm saying, because it came out, right? And if you didn't do anything illegal, right? At that point, why not just fight it at that point?
Why fight the case?
He could give a damn about reputation. Everybody think he shot or he has something to do with what's his name dying. So I don't really think he cares about it.
No, that's a whole different type of reputation though. because he
But
still
like at
seems
the
like a
same
goon. He
time,
still seems like a gangster
but look
getting
at how
pop
he
shots.
talks about fucking Justin Bieber and um Usher and stuff like that. Kevin Hart was like, "Bro, what did you just say?"
But it's like
And
what 50
he
Cent
literally
said.
laughed it off.
Right, but it's like what 50 said. He doesn't even know what he's saying sound fruity. He doesn't realize it. He doesn't realize it. 50 said it. And 50 was like, he been saying it. He been said years ago there was something wrong with Diddy.
But
He was
Cassie's a
like,
woman, so
no, but what I'm saying is like, whatever, when Diddy's talking, he doesn't understand that he's saying something that sounds weird as fuck. Freak. He doesn't realize it. So he's just talking and just like, even when he was talking to what's the name at the drink champs, he's like, I like when you looking for stuff, Daddy. He may be just joking around, but it just sounds so suspect.
But it's not joking though.
Now
I
he
think
was laughing saying that. So I mean I can only take that as a joke.
I think that's what he
It's possible. That's allegedly, so it's possible. What I'm saying is though, he doesn't even realize how he's coming off. He doesn't know. He's 50. What happened when the older you get, the less F's you give about what you say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like some of the stuff he say, I don't really look at him weird because of what he say more so than what the people around him say. You know what I'm saying? Like the facial expressions, you look in their eyes and it's like straight, fear. Because the bodyguard said that Diddy play fight with the ladies and the men. And he messed them up, and he'd be like, "You know what I could do to you?" And then he like, "No, I'm just playing," but he really serious, like he a predator, allegedly. But any grown up that participated is at fault just as much as he is. Same thing I said about R. Kelly. You're a grown up and you participated. If you're a grown up and you covered it up, you are just as at fault as he is.
I think those parents
Period.
need jail too. But that's
Oh,
society.
without question. That's not even yes.
R. Kelly gotta go. They gotta go.
They gotta go. You sold your child. I don't even know what a 13-year-old girl in 2015 know about bump and grind. 2015. That shit came out in the 90s.
hey, that's how
So,
old I was, and I ain't know a fuck thing about Buzz and Grind.
but these little girls knew. Get the French toast out of here. Shout out to SA. KS. What I say? SA Stephen A. Smith? KS.
I was about to say, who is that?
That's Stephen A. Smith. I was going to say something about Stephen A. a few minutes ago, but I left. I didn't say it. But shout out to KS. The French toast out of here. Them parents need to be arrested. His manager need to be arrested. His friends that knew need to be arrested. Yeah, like for real. They need to go through arrest both mom and dad of them girls. All them girls, their mom and dad need to be arrested. And so same thing with Diddy. Whoever turned Usher over to Diddy, whoever turned Bieber over to Diddy, need to be arrested.
If your kid 13, why you letting them go stay at a grown man house though?
Because you want that money. That's all they saw was a dollar signs.
Greedy.
If I'm not mistaken,
Horrible.
didn't Bieber do something to get away from his parents or something like that when he got older?
I have no idea.
It's just they want that. They see the dollar signs. Now I give Usher a pass because his mom. Nobody knew Diddy. Well, you really didn't know Diddy was like that then. This is early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knew how bad it could be at that moment. So I'll give Usher my pass, but Bieber parents, come on, man.
But like that's the thing though. I get what you're saying, Jamon, but also you're a father yourself. And if some guy was just like, fuck it, if he my bad. If he's a superstar or whatever, but if some guy was genuinely like, I want to show your young son a different lifestyle, like let him live with me. Like let's go.
We'd have
You're not
it's either
gonna
going to
see
be
him. And then it's the 90s, so they wasn't FaceTiming, texting, doing all that, checking
right.
up. Nigga called when he could.
Right, but see, I grew up in the 90s and so did D, and I'm from a bigger city than you guys are. So, for first thing is, as in the 90s, 13, 14, like we literally walked to and from school in the hood. Like at any moment, it could be a drive-by, and we used to walk to and from school. You see what I'm saying? My mom had to work, and she'd go to work, and we'd be at home by ourselves, 13, and don't go outside, but you know damn well we finna go outside.
But like, yeah,
So
of course a kid's
it's
gonna be
different.
a
It was
kid.
right, but what I'm saying is it's
Because
different then. You had no like how people are now, pedophiles and stuff now, how people are accused. That wasn't like that back then. And you didn't know your next door neighbor was like diddling. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't know.
That's real, but at the same time, my mom, she was in Michigan at the same age as you, walking around doing what she wanted to do. You know, the townhouse experience. But also at the same time, y'all was at the neighbor's house. Remember that shit. Y'all weren't across the country at some man you did not know. Your family did not know.
Right. So to answer your question, F no, he ain't going. And if he is going, we is going. You see what I'm saying? You finna show us the life. You know what I'm saying? Not my son. You finna show us the life.
That's
me and him. Now I'm not trying to live off his name, but what you're not finna do is put my son in a position.
But you're still gonna parent your child.
Exactly. But like if you know, like I said, Usher's mom, I kind of understand because again, Diddy made stars. Usher was supposed to be a star, and nobody knew Diddy was like this. Like it was not known, so it's different. This is a public person. He gonna be in public with my son all the time, so I get it. I don't know how she signed over custody to Usher. I mean to Diddy, but she got paid. I could promise you that. I'm allegedly, but I'm yeah. I couldn't have done that. I don't know how famous and rich he's gonna be. But the question is, a lot of those people ask themselves in the mirror every day, what would you do to be rich and famous? And apparently for some of them, it's bend over and take pipe. Meek Mills is like, hey man, get me back on top. You were never on top, but the point is, give me the.
Come on, cause facts.
That's a double right there. I mean, but it's just, I don't want people to try to cap the cover for Meek. That's a grown up. This dude is a gangster. He grew up in the hood. Like he made a choice. If that's him in that room, I ain't know. Oh, Diddy was taking. Yeah, I mean, no, Meek was trying to take it. That's what was happening.
He was taking that and Meek.
He was struggling. That dude said, "Ball slapping against." Hey, come on, man.
Crazy. Absolutely.
My boy left Nick. My boy broke up with Nicki for Diddy. Dude, he got a lot of famous exes.
Meek got Martian Meek got took over by the heart.
And no, it wasn't him that was hard. And the funny thing about that is, so apparently Cassie was dating Kid Cudi, and Diddy blew up his car.
I heard that too. Heard about that.
So here's my thing about that. Yeah, fact. Kid Cudi now walks around with a dress on, so he's strange anyway. Maybe Diddy was saving Cassie.
Man, this whole music industry is fruity, man.
Holly weird. And the music industry is just like Holly weird. It's just all these people is weirdos. LL said he was 18, got $1 million, and did cocaine for no reason. He said, "Let me do cocaine. I'm a millionaire."
Y'all ready to
in
go?
The 80s? Like,
you ready to go celebrate Trans Day tomorrow?
I thought it was Easter.
No comment.
It is Easter.
It's tomorrow the 31st?
Yep.
No comment.
I'm just asking.
Don't answer that.
But anyway, that's not what we're talking about tonight. That's not what we're talking about tonight. So let's see. Holly weird,
man.
Music weird, government weird.
Look at this one. J-Lo was with Ben Affleck 12 different times in their lifetime. Like, what the fuck? When does an ex just become an ex?
She must got that fire water.
I don't know. She's carrying a gun for Diddy, so allegedly.
Allegedly. Child took that $1 million.
Hey man. Hey.
Take the charge. But look, we got one more video real quick before we go not.
You ain't gonna let it?
Yeah, but I hope this is the right one. We'll see in a minute though. You.
Man, don't let nothing crazy pop up.
No, I'm good with
that.
That
House Party 3, that ain't turtle, that's ass.
50 Cent's ex, Daphne Joy, is facing accusations of being Sean Diddy Combs' alleged sex worker in a new lawsuit. Daphne was named in Rodney Jones, aka Little Rod's $30 million case against his former employer, Diddy. Page Six got a hold of court documents claiming the OnlyFans model was a sex worker involved in the rapper's alleged sex trafficking ring. She was reportedly one of 3 women he bragged about paying a monthly stipend for their sex work. Daphne dated 50 Cent for a year in 2011, and they welcomed a son in September of 2012 before they split. She has not spoken out about Little Rod's claims, but Diddy's team has adamantly denied all of the producer's allegations. The suit comes just days after the rapper's LA and Miami homes were raided by Homeland Security. 50 Cent has been weighing in on Instagram and posted a photo with the caption, "I didn't know you was a sex worker, you little sex worker," and added, "This is a movie." This all follows the multiple lawsuits that were recently filed against Diddy, including allegations of assault and human trafficking, all of which he has denied.
He denied.
Thoughts?
That woman is beautiful. Good gracious life. Lord have mercy.
Man, she's like a pound of makeup.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for tonight, man.
Man, I'm just gonna say this about 50 Baby Mama, and this is a problem that the court systems have. If she's a sex worker, her child deserves to go with 50.
Fact.
Period. That it shouldn't even be an argument. If they need to go to court, and if it's true that she was a sex worker, immediately they should take her child and give it to 50.
Yeah, that would not surprise me at all.
It would surprise me.
What you got to say, Mamacita?
I don't know. I just think it's crazy. Like, what is going on? And I just need, I don't know what happens. I just need Young Miami's name cleared. And if she did do something,
why do you have such an affinity for Young Miami?
it's Young Miami, and I came with my sack up, tired ass hoes on my page trying to track us. So.
That's a garbage ass verse.
Brand new Chain City girls going platinum. I keep a baby Glock. I ain't fighting with no random. Period. She had the whole entire world. Period.
No, she don't.
Period.
But I will say this though. I'm gonna borrow something from Charlemagne the God. He said, "Fart on those bars." All those bars you just spit, fart on them. Fart all on them bars.
But like for real, like real shit though. Like,
why does she get a pass though? Seriously.
No, she doesn't get a pass. I'm actually gonna be on her ass harder if this shit is true. Because girl, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, girl, WTF are you doing? Like,
I mean, she did take a couple golden showers, so
that's what I'm saying. Like, I know it's all shits and giggles and stuff like that, but like actually harming people and putting people in that compromising situation, disgusting human beings, all of them.
Well, if the Cassie stuff is true, it was probably repeated over and over again. So she probably got hit up with a couple of freak offs, a couple of sex workers. She getting drilled by a couple of dudes at the same time. Yeah,
I know. That's why I said, like, I love an accusation. Can't fake. I'm like, that nigga did it. But when it comes to her, I'm like waiting out, giving her a grace period before I really have to go in. Like,
yeah, but we don't do that. We ain't doing that for Diddy. We was going in on him.
I knew he was weird. I've been knew he was weird.
If you let somebody pee on you, you're just as weird.
Hey.
But like they're doing weird sex. There's a difference between weird sex stuff and putting people in harm's way and being like that type shit. You can be disgusting, but like I don't want her to be disgusting. Like putting people in harm's way and just being unacceptable with people. She consented to that shit. It's weird, but she consented to that. If what goes on is true, allegedly, I ain't saying it is. I ain't saying it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not all consensual, and I don't play that shit. Like, be weird if you want to. I'm gonna talk shit about you, but I mean, hey, you did the shit, not me. But if you're like actually committing crimes, then that's unacceptable.
Okay, that's actually pretty fair.
All I gotta say is,
damn.
No.
Oh, that's what I had to say. My bad.
That's what I gotta say. Hold on, let me get back here. Hold on.
She's so silly. You still laughing? Oh, come on. Boondocks.
Hey there, Huey. Riley. I couldn't help but notice your sign, and I hope you boys on an underage girl on tape.
Oh,
which
come
is
on,
against
man.
the law.
Okay. But let's examine this whole peeing thing. So I can pee in a toilet and it's okay. But if I pee on a person, it's like not okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, what if I'm peeing and Huey's in the bathroom and I accidentally pee on Huey? Should I go
Good
to jail?
question.
What the hell would I be doing in the bathroom while you're in the bathroom? Hold up. Remember when we used to sleep in the same bed when we was littler? From time to time, I'd have a little
Lily.
accident. You still do? Shut up. So, Mr. Dubois, Mr. I want to lock niggas up for peeing. What's the statute of limitations on bedwetting? Why not prosecute me and R. Kelly at the same
Yeah,
time?
pause it for a second. So don't hit us with a copyright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got Paul.
Now,
Yeah.
Riley, no one's going to prosecute you for bedwetting.
Fair use.
And you shouldn't. It's a natural bodily function. And now every nigga in the world gonna be scared to pee. I may never pee again.
Riley, it was a little girl.
Oh, I seen that girl. She ain't little. I'm little.
Yes.
Gary Coleman's little.
Yes.
Mini Me is little.
Very.
And to the best of my knowledge, we all managed to avoid getting peed on.
Hey, you ever been peed on before by accident? On purpose?
I can't say that I have.
The only time you should ever let someone else pee on you is you get stung by a jellyfish. Wait,
I feel
y'all
like
don't know
even then
what?
I gotta take the L.
No, it's easy to say that until that motherfucker start burning your leg off.
Why can't I
You
just
didn't
pee
know
on
that?
myself?
But
It don't work like that for whatever reason.
Ain't you already in the water though?
The pee is not the wetness; it's the ammonia from the pee or whatever's in the pee. You
So how
didn't
do you
know
know
that?
that somebody just has to pee?
Well, they may not have to pee, but if you got stung by a jellyfish, you better muster up some urine.
So do you just pee on the person's leg? Like, do you put the
Yeah,
belt
you
on?
just whip out and just say, "I got you, bro. I got you."
But what if
You
it's a
know.
girl? Like, what would I do? Would I just
Copper squat.
That's
like
what I was just
put?
about to say. Like, hold on. Pretend like you got to pee and you at Walmart. You don't sit on the seat, do you?
Ew, a Walmart bathroom.
Yeah, but if you got a pee, you better squat.
But like,
Squat it
no,
like
that's just peeing. That's peeing in an open circle though. But you gotta pee on like
yeah,
on
a
something.
leg. Like you can't your aim that bad. Like damn, y'all talking about us.
What aim? We just
You
squat.
ain't.
You gotta cup it.
Yeah, just squat. You can't
There's
squat
no
over a sting and
There's.
All right,
I'm
let's
gonna
get
let
back.
you know that there's no ability to aim. Like you ain't got nothing. You just.
it was like a bucket of water flipped over.
You always be like,
turn off them damn sprinklers. Face ain't happening.
smile face. There you go. There you go.
So
This
far.
is funny.
But what about the victim?
Oh yes, the victim. At what point does personal responsibility become a factor in this equation?
I don't think that.
I see piss coming, I move.
Mm.
She saw piss coming, she stayed.
Yeah, she did,
And why
but-
should I have to miss out on the next R. Kelly album just for that? Man, you just got beat by an 8-year-old. And if R. Kelly goes to jail, I'll piss on your cat.
Hey, Faith, did you ever see the Boondocks? You ever like watch the Boondocks?
That shit funny as hell.
Yeah.
Hey,
The Usher episode is literally one of my favorite episodes.
That's one of my favorites when Martin Luther King came back. It was funny
I
as
could see if
hell.
it was the real nigga. Like if it was T.I. I'd be like, hey, that's T.I. But Usher.
Hey, you know what? You know what's been kind of prophetic though? The stuff that's been going on with Usher the past couple of years, like dancing on Alicia Keys. He taking everybody girls, dog.
Oh well.
It was a real nigga. If you got your
That
hoe just
Alicia
like T.I.,
Keys wasn't that
like,
bad.
that's
Bro,
T.I.
come on. Ain't no way in the
It
world.
just
Like,
was a
Usher.
performance.
bro, he held it like this and meat on butt.
He
Dog. Meat on butt, dog. That is no.
Justin Timberlake ripped Janet Jackson's titty out. No boob
Hey,
out.
what
Nobody
happened?
said nothing.
Yes, they
Yeah,
did too.
yeah,
no,
she
everybody
got
said they
banned
was
and he didn't.
Hey, wardrobe
She got
malfunction.
banned and he didn't.
My point is, he went behind and grabbed her, right? And then just like, but slid it all across the.
Man, that was just for the performance.
Man, you better perform with these.
Swiss Beats ain't gonna do shit.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Swiss Beats, listen, Swiss Beats let her take their son to get nails. You didn't know that?
You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this no more.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. He gonna do shit anyway.
Well, so he not Dwayne Wade, huh? That's what's up. So this
You know
was
what the
good.
worst part about Dwayne Wade is? Is that girl, boy, whatever, is so athletic. That motherfucker could have been a great NBA player. I saw that mother do a cartwheels and flips. That motherfucker got some hops.
Oh well. Oh no, no
And
one bites us.
and his son daughter is dating a boy girl.
No, his son from last time, his son is dating a girl.
Yeah, his son who wants to be a girl is dating a girl who wants to be a boy.
Correct.
There we go. Yeah.
Well, it was a good show, everybody. Thank everybody for tuning in. Look here, man. We really appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, so we can build up these numbers and get up in there like swimwear. You hear you.
For Sugar Down. For
Thank
Sugar
y'all
Down.
so much. And we about to go Knight. You hear you.
Good night.